This party started. Good evening, everyone. This is the Board of Trustees regular meeting. It's October 13th, 2020. It's meeting number 2020-17, 7:30 PM, actually 7:33 PM in the Village Hall Auditorium. Please take the roll, Jane.
President Barry?
Here.
Trustee Vorder?
Here.
Trustee Mello?
Here.
Trustee Stalker would like to participate by phone tonight. Trustee Olenichek?
Here.
Trustee Desmond would like to participate by phone tonight. And Trustee Phelan will not be here tonight, but we do have a quorum.
Thank you. Can I get a motion, please, from someone to allow our trustees not in
So moved.
attendance to participate by
Second.
phone? Trustee Olenichek made that motion, seconded by Trustee Vorderer. Any discussion? And this is for Trustee Desmond and Trustee Stalker to participate by phone. Let's call that vote, please.
Trustee Vorder?
Yes.
Trustee Mello?
Yes.
Trustee Olenichek?
Yes.
Motion passes.
Thank you. Welcome. Guys, can you hear us?
Yes, I can hear. Hello.
Okay, very good. So if everyone would rise, please, for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, I'm going to turn it over to public comments. Our first public commenter is Mr. Charlie Zilas. And Mr. Zilas, would you care to come to this microphone here? And you'll have to flip the switch on the bottom. And you have 3 minutes, and we just ask if you let us know if you live in Oak Lawn, sir.
Hello, Board. Yes, I am a resident of Oak Lawn, former employee for 30 years. And I just wanted to say thank you for hosting the concerts over in the Green this year. It was nice to be able to get out with my family and enjoy and still have some semblance of normalcy. Also, just so you know, one of the bands I talked to, they only had like 4 or 5 concerts all year. They were a young band with a young family, and they needed the income, so it was really nice for them. So, and I wanted to congratulate Jane, too, on her retirement.
Thank you.
So,
Thank you. Very good. Our next public commenter is Marcella Svek. And Marcella, if you're here, you can come to the microphone, and it might still be on. You have 3 minutes, and we just ask if you let us know if you live in Oak Lawn. How are you, Marcella?
Okay.
Good.
My name is Marcella Svek.
Let's make sure that microphone works, please.
It's on.
Okay. Go ahead and talk into the microphone, please.
My name is Marcella Svek. I live in Oak Lawn. I'm having an issue with the village and parking in the back off the alley on a gravel next to the garage. I've
What location, please?
53rd Avenue, 97th.
Okay, thank you.
There are probably 30 houses between Central and Cicero that have the same parking that we have because our houses are all old. My house is 80 years old. The old ice house is on my corner. Things are 90 and 100 years old. So it's been like that since I moved in 1981. I've been to the village. I was cited, was it 11/7 of 19. I've been to the village. I went to the courts or whatever it was. We went back and forth. I had to get a survey done, so that took time. It took, and finding out and trying to get a permit, and I got the permits. And with COVID and everything, you couldn't get anything done. I'm getting a fence because the fence is only 3 feet tall off the alley, and I'm getting the cement. Well, I guess there was a meeting last week, which I wasn't aware of. I never received a letter, and I have my permits here for both items. I'm just waiting for the people to do the work. And I was cited, I guess, last week at the meeting, which I wasn't aware of because I didn't get a letter, for, I got a $500 violation, found guilty for everything that I've already done. I put out $450 for the survey, which Oak Lawn said they never had anything in their records. The fence is $7,000 some dollars. The cement's gonna be $4,500. Just got this today in the mail. So I wasn't aware of the meeting and I got a $500. I wasn't.
Okay. So I have no background detail on what you're referring to. Dan,
Call tomorrow and we can do it for you?
yeah. Dan, maybe you can get her contact info and our village manager will research and see what we can do.
I think it was an adjudication.
Yeah.
I'm done.
So you have 3 minutes. I think you still have time if you want to talk, but
I was just going to say that I didn't know what to do with any of this situation except for what I was told to do. And I know that, I have to get the fence first because the old fence has to be taken out to put the cement in to match up with the cement that when they did the alleys a couple years ago. And, some people tell you one thing, put the cement in. How do you put the cement in if you're getting a new fence?
okay.
And you can't run the cement down. But there are at least, and I've gone down the alleys to count, there's at least 30 homes with the exact same parking that I have, from 99th to 95th, from Central to Cicero. And all these people are in the same, they're not being cited, but, they're in the same thing,
Okay.
same situation
So,
I am. But
yeah.
they're coming after me with a $500 fine for this. Okay, fine, but I didn't receive a letter. But we have, just in my alley alone, there's a pop-up camper behind a garage.
We'll let-
Partially into the alley.
Yeah, let's
And
get the
cars
your
doing
contact
whatever.
info to our staff person, and they will get that to our village manager, who will reach out tomorrow and kind of get the background and see what we can do to help, okay?
What about the other people, the 30 other people in the village with the same?
I have no idea what the
Parking I do.
situation is. I can't comment. I can say that a lot of these complaints are driven by neighbors who complain.
On my block, there's at least four houses with the exact same parking
We'll look
things with
into it.
houses are
There
80.
could be other situations like yours where they have cited them and they are in education, as you mentioned, but, we don't know the full story on what's
Yeah.
going on over there, so
I don't know.
I'll have to look
I don't
into it.
Go around to the neighbors and
Right.
ask questions.
I just
Right.
can't comment. I have no idea what the
Okay.
situation is or any background, and I wish you well, and Dan will get your information, and staff will reach out to you tomorrow and see if we can help get some clarity
Okay,
for
thank
you,
you very
okay? Okay, thank you, Marcella, for coming. We have one more public commenter, Sebastian Zaborski. Hi, Sebastian. If you could let us know your name and if you are an Oak Lawn resident, please, and then you have 3 minutes, sir.
My name is Sebastian Zaborski. I am not an Oak Lawn resident. I build homes in Oak Lawn. I remodel homes in Oak Lawn. I want to apologize because I knew this was a second meeting, and I'm just here to see what the overall approval is. So I signed my name. I have nothing to say really, so I want to apologize for that.
Okay. Okay, so, yeah, so you don't need to make comments then.
No,
Okay.
absolutely not. I apologize about that. Thank you.
No, we just ask public commenters to sign in, and then we call them in order, and they have 3 minutes, so.
Apologize.
Okay. Thanks for coming. Okay. That's the end of public comments. Next is conflict of interest disclosure. Does anyone have a conflict to disclose with any item on tonight's agenda? Hearing none, we're going to move on. Item 5, approval of the meeting minutes for the closed meeting minutes 2020-07 dated August 11th, 2020. May I have a motion on item 5, please? Thank you. Trustee Mallow made that motion. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Trustee Vorder is our second. Thank you. Any discussion, gentlemen? Let's call that vote, please.
Trustee Warder,
Yes.
Trustee Mallow,
Yes.
Trustee Stalker,
Yes.
Trustee Oliniechek,
Yes.
Trustee Desmond.
Yes.
Motion passes 5-0.
Thank you. Item 6, approval of the meeting minutes for the regular meeting minutes 2020-16, September 22nd, 2020. May I have a motion, please, on item 6?
Motion to approve, Mayor.
Thank you. Trustee Vorder made that motion. Do I have a second?
Second.
I'm going to give that trustee Mallow. Thank you. Any discussion? Let's call that vote, please.
Trustee Vorder?
Yes.
Trustee Mallow?
Yes.
Trustee Stalker? Trustee Oliniechek?
Yes.
Trustee Desmond?
Yes.
Motion passes.
Thank you. We're going to move on to new business by village trustees. For those trustees who are participating remotely, if you could please speak loudly and clearly so we can hear you. The conference device is, got a microphone pointed to it. I want to make sure everyone hears your reports. We're going to start in District 1. Trustee Desmond.
I have no new business.
Okay, District 2, Trustee Oliniechek.
I have no new business.
Thank you. District 3.
Thank you, Mayor. I just would like to make a comment regarding the concerts. I think they did go off very well. I'd like to thank Carl Sierra from AC Audio for supplying the audio for that and extending his time to get that all done for the 5 extra concerts that we did this year. Also, Public Works for taking care of everything that needed to be taken care of over there. I think they did a phenomenal job, and I'm glad that we were able to get that done this year. That's all I have.
Thank you. And I just want to thank your committee also, the Arts and Events Committee, Trustee.
Absolutely.
Under your leadership, adding those extra concerts, people really, really appreciated that. So beautiful, beautiful, beautiful evenings in Oak Lawn, even the one that was 50 degrees. Okay, District 4.
Thank you, Mayor. I said a lot of people stole my points tonight. I, too, wanted to comment on the concerts. I went to many of them. They were well attended, beautiful nights. The last one with the Johnny Cash show was phenomenal. Great crowd, great, beautiful evening. I think I need to thank Paul Mallow. He heads that committee, okay, who steers it, and certainly all our volunteers that serve on our special events and arts commission need a great pat on the back for the work they do for this village. One other thing, I wanted to make a report tonight on the Oak Lawn Commons and what's happening over there. We do have permits from Amazon and from DuPage County Medical, but I believe that they're tied up a little bit because of the virus. Hopefully, I'll have some more information to make a report next month. I do get a lot of inquiries on my residence. A beautiful parking lot.
Looking amazing.
right
It's
now.
looking really good.
Yeah, thanks. That's all I have, Mayor.
Thank you. We're going to move on to District 5. Trustee Stalker.
No new business at this time, thank you.
Okay, very good. Village Manager's Report?
Hi, Board and Mayor. Not sure if the mayor was going to mention this about Halloween. Do you want to talk about
I
that?
could do it, or you could. You could say
Sure.
business, and I'll talk a little.
Sure, I just wanted to let the residents know that we will be having Halloween this year, and due to it falling on a Saturday, we do have an ordinance in place that says it's from 12 to 8. On the agenda tonight, we're just adjusting the hours a little bit due to, we still want the kids to come out and have fun with their parents. We do ask that, we're changing the hours from 12 to 8 to 12 to 6, just to kind of modify them a little bit, because it does get dark about 6:15 now. And with everybody having to wear a mask underneath a mask, it may be, sometimes it'll mess with their vision, so we just want to make sure that everybody stays safe. The other thing, we want to let residents know that if you are going to participate, turn on your porch light, and we do have signs that we're gonna put it on the village webpage that you can print up, and we ask that you post them, so this way the little ghouls and goblins know that that you are participating. If you don't want to participate, we ask that you keep your porch light off. You can even throw a sign in the window if you want to self-make one saying, we don't want to participate, or that, just due to health concerns, you don't want to participate. We understand that. So we do ask that the parents stay with the children as they're going out this Halloween, just because of the whole situation that's going on, to make sure that they don't congregate together in groups and start eating candy early when the parents need to check that stuff out. So that's all I have, Mayor, for today.
Okay, thank you very much. Item 9 is our consent agenda. All items on the consent agenda are routine. and have been brought forward at the direction of the Board of Trustees and will be enacted with one motion. If discussion is desired, that item will be removed and considered from the consent agenda and considered separately. 9A is a request to approve the Zoning and Planning Commission referral for an equal side yard setback variation and side yard setback variation at 6632 West 91st Place. This was a 5-0 vote to approve. SRZ Development Group, LLC, is the petitioner in District 1. And B is an ordinance granting that request. C is a request to approve the Zoning and Planning Commission referral for an easement vacation at 6632 West 91st Place. This was a 5-0 vote to approve. SRZ Development Group, LLC, is the petitioner in District 1. D is an ordinance granting that request. Item 9E is a request to approve the Zoning and Planning Commission referral for a special use permit for a parking lot in an R1 single-family residential district, a fence height variation, a fence material variation, and a setback at 9412 South Ridgeland Avenue. This was a 5-0 vote to approve with the condition that the fence material either be masonry or precast concrete per the review of the Architectural Review and Preservation Committee. F is an ordinance granting that request. G is a request to approve the Traffic Safety Committee referral for a four-way stop sign at 97th Street and Karlov Avenue. This was a 6-1 vote to approve. Robert Hertz at 4104 West 97th Street is the petitioner in District 4. And then H is an ordinance granting that request. I is a request to approve the Zoning and Planning Commission referral for a special use permit for a microblading business at 4020 West 111th Street. This was a 6-0 vote to approve. Dominique Spillman is the petitioner in District 6. J is an ordinance granting that request. K, Resolution 2017-59, a resolution approving the 2020 pavement management report from Christopher Burke Engineering Limited. L is Resolution 2017-60, a resolution approving the extension of the tree services contract with Smitty's Tree Service Incorporated through 2021. M is Resolution 2017-61, resolution approving the extension of the 2020 landscape maintenance service and annual flower installation contract to Semmer Landscape LLC through 2021. N is Resolution 2017-62, a resolution authorizing the purchase of 12 ballistic shields from the Public Safety Direct. Then we have O, Resolution 2017-63, a resolution approving a settlement agreement between the Village of Oak Lawn and the Oak Lawn Professional Firefighters Association Local 3405. P is Resolution 2017-64, resolution approving the First Amendment to Professional 911 Staffing Services Agreement by and between the Village of Oak Lawn and Norcom Public Safety Solutions Incorporated. Q is Resolution 2017-65, resolution temporarily modifying trick-or-treating hours to 12 p.m. from 6 p.m. for October 31st, 2020. And may I have a motion on item 9, please?
Motion approved.
Thank you. Trustee Mallow made that motion. Do I have a second?
I'll second, Mayor.
Thank you. Trustee Warder is our second. Any discussion? Let's call the vote on number 9, please.
Trustee Warder?
Yes.
Trustee Mallow?
Yes.
Trustee Stalker?
Yes.
Trustee Oliniechek?
Yes.
Trustee Desmond?
Yes.
Motion passes.
Thank you. Number 10, Village Clerk's Report.
Okay. Approval of semi-monthly disbursements, number 2020-19D, dated October 13th, 2020, in the amount of $13,966,902.59.
Thank you. May I have a motion on 10A, please?
Motion to pay the bills, Mayor.
Thank you, Trustee Warder. Do I have a second?
Second.
Thank you, Trustee Mallow. Any discussion? Let's call that vote, please.
Trustee Warder?
Yes.
Trustee Mallow?
Yes.
Trustee Stalker?
Yes.
Trustee Oliniechek?
Yes.
Trustee Desmond?
Yes.
Motion passes. A couple more things, Mayor. Finally, early voting begins next Monday, October 19th, and continues every day through November 2nd, right here at the Village Hall Auditorium. Monday through Friday, the hours are 8:30 a.m. to 7 p.m., Saturdays and Sundays, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. And we will have a drop-off, a mail ballot box on the main floor of the Village Hall. There's a lot of calls coming in, so you can always go to the cookcountyclerk.com website. And with Halloween approaching, I've noticed all the great decorations around Oak Lawn. If you get a chance, please take a ride, take out your kids. I think both children and adults will enjoy it. And thanks to so many residents who took the time to decorate, I think it's good for everybody. Last but not least, recently, former Sword School principal Lori Glute passed away. She became a good friend of mine, and she was so loved at Sword. So I just condolences to her family and the Oak Lawn Sword family. They were a great group. That's all I have, Mayor.
Thank you, Jane. What a big hit. Thank you. Okay, item 11, Village President's Report. 11A is a request to approve the Liquor Licensing and Review Commission referral to increase the number of Class M like Mary, V like Victor liquor licenses that can be issued in the Village of Oak Lawn. The petitioner is Rockefeller's Chop House at 4642 West 103rd Street. Nicholas Parakis is the petitioner in District 6. May I have a motion, please, on 11A?
Motion approved.
Thank you. Trustee Oliniechek made that motion. Do I have a
Second.
second? Trustee Vorder is our was that you, Trustee Vorder? Or was
Yes.
it- Okay, I'm sorry. Is the,
Yes, he's here.
okay, okay, very good. Any discussion? I would like the petitioner to come in. How are you, sir? This is Nicholas, and Nicholas, if you could have a seat, tap on the microphone, make sure it's turned on. And, can you tell us a little bit about what your business vision is and what this is about?
Sure. So, I don't know if many of you know, I grew up in Oak Lawn. My mother still lives in Oak Lawn. I worked at Louis' Chop House for on and off, I think, 12 years. My wife also worked there on and off for, I think, 6 years. So Louis was like a second father to me. And when he decided to close his doors, he actually called me and said, you know, if you want to do it, now's your time. So I kind of want to piggyback off of his tradition. I would like to keep it a steakhouse and seafood. I would like to modernize the bar a little bit, make it a little more inviting for people, you know, a little younger to kind of come and have a cocktail, you know, and have some time out with friends and stuff like that, maybe watch a game. So that's my intent. I hope a lot of families will come out and support, and we have a pretty cool Facebook post going on. Excuse me. So my son, excuse me, my son has special needs, and so one of the things we'd like to do is we've posted on some of the towns in the area to create artwork, and we're going to be posting the artwork throughout the restaurant. Every, excuse me, sorry. It's near and dear to my heart, obviously. Every month, we're going to pick a piece of artwork, invite the family in to celebrate the work itself. At the end of the year, we plan on raffling it off and then donating the proceeds to a charity of, you know,
Yeah,
some special needs
that's awesome.
organization. So,
Awesome.
we, like I said, we've started a Facebook kind of post in a couple different areas, and
The Facebook page name?
one of them is the Talk of the Town of Oak Lawn.
Okay, and your Facebook page?
Oh, it's right now. It's just my own personal.
Okay,
It's Nick
okay.
Baracus.
So we'll look at it on one of those, okay.
And across all the towns and stuff, I think we've had a couple thousand likes, several hundred shares, and several hundred comments of people just really supporting it. So just something, like I said, that's a little different, but
Yeah. I'm really
And,
happy to see you go in there. We were all really sad when he said, nope, we're done in Oak Lawn. And, you know, it's, so many people have good memories there and, you know, had wonderful experiences. And I'm thrilled you want to continue that at good work in our community. And, you know, we're always looking for alternatives to fast food in our
Right.
community. And, you know, a nice evening out kind of place is sorely needed. So we're just thrilled. Does anyone else want to comment?
Yeah, Nick, I'll be one of your regular customers, I guarantee you that. But do you have a timeline when we can anticipate you being open?
Well, I've been working pretty much day and night since I've gotten the keys. So tentatively, mid-November to early December is
Oh,
what
okay,
I'm
so
hoping.
maybe we can eat there for Christmas.
That's what I'm hoping for.
Good. I'm
So,
looking forward to it.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming to Oak Lawn. Thanks for investing your time,
Thank you.
money in this community. It's a great one.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Any other comments from the board? And I just want to say, you know, it takes great courage to open a business like that in the middle of a pandemic, and it's confidence in better days ahead.
That's it.
And I look forward to very much seeing your new place. So congratulations. We're going to vote on this. Does anyone have questions? Yes.
I've known Nick since he was a little boy, running around Lawn Aqua.
Yeah.
I know his family, and they're wonderful people. So thank you
Thank
for coming back to Oak Lawn, Nick.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, any other discussion? Okay, we're going to call the vote on 11A, please.
Trustee Vorder?
Yes.
Trustee Mallow?
Yes.
Trustee Stalker?
Yes.
Trustee Oliniechek?
Yes.
Trustee Desmond?
Yes.
Motion passes.
Okay, very good. 11B is ordinance
Thank you.
1755, an ordinance increasing the number of Class MV liquor licenses that can be issued in the village. May I have a motion on 11B?
Motion approved.
Thank you. Trustee Oliniechek made that motion. Do I have a second?
I'll second, Mayor.
Trustee Vorder, thank you. Any discussion? Let's call that vote, please.
Trustee Vorder?
Yes.
Trustee Mallow?
Yes.
Trustee Stalker?
Yes.
Trustee Oliniechek?
Yes.
Trustee Desmond?
Yes.
Motion passes.
Thank you. Under general village matters, I just want to talk a little bit about Halloween. This board has gone back and forth for weeks, and Randy, I want to thank you for your leadership corralling all of our opinions, which are all over the place on what should be done. You're going to post to the website probably tonight or tomorrow the guidelines for Halloween. And I encourage people to read those and look at the CDC guidelines as well, look at the suggestions. We are still in the middle of a pandemic. This board feels very strongly that people should get on with their lives, but we really want it to be safe. And if it's not safe, you know, please think twice about it. If you are one of the vulnerable populations, and you love watching the kids come to the door and you love Halloween, maybe this year it's better to just say, not this year, and it's totally okay. You really have to put safety first with Halloween. I don't want people to think just because the village said it's okay that everyone should do it. You have to really weigh in your heart what is best for you. And the guidelines have different ideas for putting out candy where you're touching people less and less personal encounters. Try to make it a little different if you can. Look at those suggestions, take them to heart. I've seen very creative ideas. Probably the coolest one was a group of engineers who had a little wheelie cart on a pulley system dressed as a ghost, and the ghost would deliver the candy on the pulley and also a can of beer for the parent, which I don't recommend. That's not allowed in Oak Lawn, but it was kind of fun on the video. And then they'd pull the pulley back, and the next kid would come, and the ghost would fly out. But you could put little sticks out in the lawn with the candy. You could put separate where the kids take it and you're not touching them. There's safe ways to get this done probably, but look at those guidelines, look at what's best for your family. And please, if you're a senior, you know, with health problems, you know, please consider sitting this one out. And for the parents, look for those signs. You could download them on the website, on our Facebook page. We're going to circulate them. I'm sure our local press will have links. You know, print those out. If you're participating, turn on your porch light. Otherwise, turn off your porch light and do not answer the door. It's totally okay to sit this one out, but we do want the kids to kind of have a childhood too. So I want to thank you, and I want to thank the board for all their comments on this. It's been kind of a tough decision. So the hours are reduced from 12 to 6. We need you to put on your porch light if you participate, and there'll be a little sign to hang. And so, again, wear the masks also. Under the mask, it's going to be challenging, but the kids are frankly better than the adults with the masks. And Yeah, I think that's all I want to say right now. With that, I'd like a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Thank you. Trustee Oliniechek made that motion. Do I have a second?
Second.
Trustee Mallow. Thank you. Any discussion? Let's call that vote, please.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Aye.
Motion passes.
Thank you. We're adjourned at the time 8:03 PM. Thank you so much.